I was trying to cook up something with what I was given. You flying to my city? How'd you know? It's my job to know. It's also my job to show you a good time in my city. Honestly, listen. You might look at it like, oh my gosh, she didn't reply, but you didn't waste your time. That's the win here. Now I can say you turned it on 1,000 degrees to start. I can say you tried to cook a turkey in a microwave. I can say that. I can say you could understand. I can say you could understand that you're a stranger and she doesn't know you and she wouldn't just take this in this way. But at least you didn't waste your time. I could say that, hey, maybe if this was not your first time, like, is there no other like this as a second DM is crazy. If you got her number, then okay. We met at a party. How did you know? That's probably what threw her off. Like, how did you know? How did you know? Before I help a creep. Type that down here. Because she wouldn't have asked you that. So what made you comment that? What did you comment on? And I'm going to wait till he say it. I'm going to wait till he say it before I say it because I don't want you to steal the answer. There's only one answer. What did you comment on? What did you comment on? Come on, just say it. You see? Okay, that was the only answer. She posted a pic of her on a plane. Now, I like this reply now. And then when she says, how'd you know? It's really her flirting. Like, how'd you know I was coming to your city? Like, how'd you know I was coming to be around you or see you, etc.? She didn't say all that, but the how'd you know kind of flips the ball back into the court. You know, me personally, might have said something, well, don't worry about what I know. The only thing you should be focused on is that, another thing that I know. And I know that you better come see me when you here, or I know that, text, like, I don't know. Like, I personally don't know. I think I better just, I know that you better come see me when you here. I know you better pull up. Let me tell you something else I know. Something like that. Like, let me tell you something else I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, something like that. But also a good job. Like, either way you get into the point, I guess, bro. Either way you get into the point. She didn't reply. Is she wasting time? She not even really there. She might not even really be, going to your city. I think she really just threw that up in the air as like some flirting shit. W side quest. You think? Oh, this already starting off tough. Holy shit! I see the question, Ty. You think that's weak? Oh, never mind. I thought he said, "Do you think that I'm weak?" I thought he was asking me, "Do you think that he's weak?" Like, I'm like, oh god. I'm about to pray before I open this and look at it through the corner of my eyes. Hi, hey, what's going on? We need to talk. Call me when you got time. Hey, what's up? Is everything okay? You texted her like it was an emergency. Yeah, what's good with you? Nothing is good. You good though? What did you need to talk to me about? Yeah, what I got your number for? What I got your number for if we ain't gonna talk or set something up? Oh my god. Fuck, I can't play my song, bro. That shit get me copyrighted. Fuck. Fuck. I need another sad song. Fuck. I'm sick. I can't play my shit. Oh, I'm sick. I can't play it. Oh, I can't play it. Fuck. One last time, chat. One last time. Plug's about to hate me. I ain't posting none of this on the main channel, but Jesus Christ. I want to know where I can go when you're not around, and I'm feeling. Oh my God. You know what? The first message you sent makes a lot of sense now. It makes a lot of sense, actually. Because the urgency you text her in, like, we need to talk. Hey, what's going on? We need to talk. Call me when you get time. Like, it feel like you gotta tell her something, like an emergency or some shit, right? I know I ain't the only one thinking that, because she texted him, what did you need to talk to me about? Like, what's going on? Is everything all right? So she's like, whoa, what's going on? You got all this strong ass jump hype, right? Then for you to get to the point where you would word this like this, yeah. What I got your number for if we ain't gonna talk or set something up? Tell me if you can read this sentence in a calm and subdued. Like, there's no way to execute this sentence and to have it not be aggressive. Not aggressive in the way that turns women on. Aggressive in the way that makes women run. Like, that's thirsty, bruh. It got thirsty vibes on it, man. How about instead of that, what did you need to talk to me about? Well, I didn't need to talk to you. I just wanted to hear your voice. I just wanted to see you and hear your voice while we talk. And then when you're on the phone, you allow the conversation to build some comfortability and some trust to now she's comfortable with actually seeing you in real life or coming to see you. Because lo and behold, a lot of dudes out here are creeps, stalkers, and weirdos. So maybe a woman might be protective over herself when she's first getting to know you. I don't know, did that ever register to your brain? Like you wording it like she's entitled to come see you. What you give me a number for if we wasn't going? My nigga, she might have gave it to you because you was handsome. Clearly it wasn't your mouthpiece. She probably thought you was just handsome. And then when you get the text her, she like, whoa, this dude is Crib hiding something over there. Laughing emojis. I wouldn't have texted back to this, bro. He said, how you doing though? Good, and you? I'm doing good. Oh, paragraph, one word, paragraph. I gotta do it, man. I want to know where I can go when you're not around. And I'm feeling down, so won't you stay for a moment so I can stay? Oh my God, bro. It's not about it. So what do you say? You said, I'm doing good, but seeing your smile. Now you try to be flirty? Now we try. Jesus Christ. I'm doing good, but seeing your smile and having you in my arms would make my night great. Like, No. Okay, this is actually great because I don't want y'all to think the mouthpiece is just, you know what? Blindside. I'm teaching y'all all this about mouthpiece, but forgot to mention timing. It's like the assumption I didn't think I needed to say. I didn't even, you know what? That's my bad. I take the blame for this as the coach. Because lo and behold, it might not be the worst sentence ever. Kind of corny to me. good than great. You admire. Kind of corny, but it's not the worst ever. What really kills it here is the timing. It's just terrible. I thought you think we better than this? I thought that the obvious misuse of timing here would just be obvious to most people. But I will address these things. Because as we're talking about Mouthpiece and I'm giving you all these tough ass sentences, say this and then she gonna say that and then she gonna say this and then this gonna say that, right? The timing is where guys who don't have game say shit like, they'll say something like, "Oh, it's sexual harassment if you're ugly," or he can only say that because he's handsome, or she has to be interested in you, or she has to like you a little bit, and they don't understand. Men, see, when they think like that, they think attraction, interest. They think attraction and interest are given. Like they think it's set in stone. Attraction and interest are like a plant, bro. They grow over time. It only can get stronger based on what you do, or she can lose interest and attraction for you based on what you do. Knowing that, when they say shit like, "Oh, he can't say this. She has to like you, or she has to be interested in you." Skirt. Actually, you could have been saying things or doing things or having interactions which make her interested in you or make her like you more than she initially thought she was. She might have liked you on some, he's okay. He's on the roster. I got 6 other guys. He's alright. And then she starts, you turn up her interest, you turn up her attraction. And then now that changes. Interest and attraction is not set in stone, bro. It can be cultivated. It can be grown. It can be cooked. It can be built and manufactured. This is where you start getting consistency when you have a mouthpiece. Pumps, let's say we go to pumps. Let's say we stick to Dojo Mirror examples. Let's say we not use men. Let's say you have a lack of experience. So you start doing it and you get one woman to treat you a different way that women are not used. You're not used to women treating you. When you start to become the common denominator and your game becomes consistent, pumps be the proof. Don't you realize that they all start acting like that? If we threw all these examples up, right? It could be different women. It could be different women. And the positioning, it won't hit, bam. And when I say different women, it could be different personalities, different ethnicities, different levels of attraction and interest. And when I say attraction and interest, I mean how she thought about you. Meaning, this woman, actually when I got her, her interest in me was like a 9 out of 10. This woman, when I messed with her, it was like a 4 out of 10. I got her number. She gave me, or I gave her my number. But it was okay. And this woman, it was like medium. She liked me, but she was curious and she was willing. But it was like, kind of on the fence. Like it could be, it don't matter, and the positioning will still get where it's supposed to go because of how you move. You know what I'm saying? Terrible timing. So then she says, "Really?" And instead of saying, I don't know, fucking at this point, I send the 100 emoji, send 100 or something. I would like. After really, see, her really is not go on more, really. Her really is like, oh, wow. It's a bit much, don't you think? That's the really that she gave. Like, it wasn't really. It was, oh, wow. Strong. That's what her really implies. So he goes, it's not about it, I'm for real. What? I'm not reading this, am I? It's not about if I'm for real or not. It's about you allowing me to show you how serious I am. By touching you in ways you've never been touched before, or whispering in your ear how sexy you look. It's going to be so hard not to play this song after tonight.
I want to
You're burning the kitchen. You're burning the kitchen. You're burning the kitchen. And somebody already called it out in chat. Copycat ass niggas. Y'all cannot. This is why copy and pasting don't help you. Oh my God. I know I mentioned the Patreon. I'm about to be top advocate of the Patreon. I'm promoting it what it deserves. Because guess what? Let my Patreon members tell you. I made a video on it, right? And it was the levels of talking, right? So you got people that say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I said, no. When you really good, it's how you say it. It is what you're saying. What you're saying does matter. Because you're choosing your words intentionally. So everything you say means something. Because you know how to position yourself based on what you say. Right? You know how to, and we gave y'all many examples of this, and we talked about position, so y'all should know what the fuck this means. To some extent, at least a little bit. It's what you say. It's who you're saying it to. Patreon members, I'm not going to explain none of this, so I'm not leaking. I'm not leaking this video. I'm just giving them out. It's who you're saying it to. And then the fourth level. And let the Patreon members say, what is the fourth level? What is the fourth level? What is the fourth level, bro? I need my Patreon niggas. There we go. So Judo would have said it instantly. Who you are to them. And that is the most important one. What you say, based on who you are to them, it won't matter. But we get that right because we move with strategy and we get it right and we knock them out on all levels. It's like saying, if I can shoot, I don't need to be able to do a layup. I can do a layup, I don't need to be able to shoot. No, we hit her on all angles and make her feel all different types of emotions. Physically, we make her feel things physically, emotionally, spiritually, sexually. We hit her on all different levels. Now, are the ads running? Because on my end it says the ads are running. Are the ads running or not? I knew it. How do you change who you are to her? Oh, I actually... don't think I answered that, chat. Did I answer that in the Patreon video? Patreon members, let me know. Did I answer how you change who you are to her? Or did I just explain how they relate? I didn't. Another video. Another video. Oh my God. Here we go. Oh my God. We got two good ones coming today. Or two topics added to the list today. Setting traps for attraction and how to change who you are to her. And this is what I like. I like when my content build on each other. And everything you learn makes a difference. So it's not like one of those scammer ass Jones. Fuck Patreon. Y'all already see this on YouTube. Y'all should see that progressively my YouTube videos have built on top of each other. Like, okay, this video is about charisma. This video is about seduction. So now when we look at another breakdown, you already know what the fuck I'm talking about. So we can go ahead and talk about something else. And I can discuss the shit that already was explained. Now, this is for the people that binge watch the content. This is for people that really watch multiple different videos and can make the connections. If you're new here, then I am going to try to give a little context. But you got to realize some shit got dedicated videos to it, bro. Like, so it's like you really just kind of going with the flow a little bit. Man, listen. Now, y'all see. This whole ass curriculum, bro. My shit build. I don't have to repeat myself. I don't have to talk in circles. And I don't have to re-explain what I already did. I can talk about something completely new. And it's going to keep building on top of what I already said. And the dots are going to connect. So actually, I did not explain how to change who you are to her. That's interesting because that's very important. That's very important. That's a part of building the attraction. But you know what? I'll give you. You know what? I'll tell y'all what. Chechenero, I appreciate the big five gifted. You dig? You dig? You dig? Is you mad that I'm rich, bitch? Or is you mad I got a rich bitch? Alright, Chad, let me tell you something. Is the ass done? I hate when niggas coming in with the scammer ass message. Who wants $50? Message me right now and I'll send it to you. Like, bro, I'm about to ban this shit out you. Bots, man. I'm binging all the content and writing down important notes and how to actually apply them. Chad, let me know. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Or do shit not build on and then be something completely different? Let me the fuck know. Because let me tell you something. This is what I'm going to do. Like I said, you know what? Before I go crazy on Patreon, I'm going to give y'all one of the most important elements about it. Okay? Okay, chat. Patreon members, can I at least do that? It ain't going to be the whole spiel. But I'm going to give y'all one of the most important things. What y'all think? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, sure. All right, bet. Listen. If you don't understand the level of, it's how you say it. You know, first you had the level 1. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So that's level 1. Then you step up and it's actually it's how I say it and what I'm saying that matters, because I choose my words intentionally. So when I say something, it means something. Like I chose this sentence over the next sentence. I said instead of saying how are you, I said what brings you here. That position me. So that's that part. I'm not gonna go too much. Then the third level is, Chad, y'all paying attention? Before we go for the third and the fourth. Third level is, no. Who you are to them is 4. We jumped to 4. See, I'm about to give y'all some free leak, and y'all niggas not even paying attention. Or did I jump? Did I jump? Let me know. Who you're saying it to? Okay, yes, thank you. Who you are saying it to, and that just taps into their relationship, like your relationship to them, like who are they to you, basically, right? And then the fourth level is who you are to them, meaning what do they think about you? Who are you to them, basically? Like, what do they think about you? How do they see you in their eyes? What have you shown them? Right? Because we don't try to prove anything. We don't try to explain ourselves. We always present ourselves in the way that we choose to. Now that's a different level in and of itself. I just made a whole video on that, about how when you move, how you're supposed to as a person, fuck being a man. But you start to realize everything you say, do, think, express, show, wear, talk about, and pay attention to or whatever is an opportunity that you're presenting yourself to the world. Every single sentence that comes out of your mouth, how you respond, you're presenting yourself to the world. Is this man reliable? Is this man firm? Is this man nervous? Is this man unreliable? Is he shaky? We don't even want to get in detail. Right? I don't want to leak too much, right? Fourth level, who you are to them, comes from how you have presented yourself to her. And when I say presented, I don't mean shown off. I mean from your actions, from your words, from how your actions and your words correlate together. What do they show her, right? And this is something that's not so direct. This is more so cooked in your absence. I'm giving you too much. I need to just get to the important part I want to say. One important element of changing who you are to her, cultivating that attraction, that interest, and making it go, is when there is a mismatch in who she thought you were and who you showed her you are. When there is a mismatch in who she thought you was and who you showed her you are. Now, Patreon members, dare I give an example? Or y'all want me to say the rest for Patreon? Dare I give an example? It's up to y'all, man, because I'm actually going in there. I know a lot of y'all niggas might not even have the Patreon, bro. Y'all just saying go ahead. Yes, as a Patreon member. Okay. Just one. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too in-depth. So let's go back to what we're talking about, right? Who you are to her. And that comes from how you presented yourself to her based on what you say, how you move, and this perception she's building. Like, what kind of guy is he? What kind of man is he? What kind of person is he? Etc. Right? Who you are to her. And you know what? I won't. You know what? I'll give a very basic example. I found a way to get an example without leaking too much. You know what? Let's take a comedian. Let's apply this 4 levels to a comedian. You go to a comedy show. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Right? Now, comedians, how they say things and express things, whether they're monotone, whether they're very expressive, and how they say it impacts how their message is delivered. We know that. Okay. But a level above that is what they're saying matters. Because if the joke is corny, then no matter how much they fluff it up or how they try to say it in a fluffy ass way, the joke won't matter. It won't be funny because what they're talking about is boring and basic and nobody feels it, right? It can't just be carried by how you say it. What you say matters. And if you got a punchline, let's say I'm a comedian, I got a punchline or a good story I'm telling, then all the details in my story, when I finally say the punchline at the end, the crowd goes, whoa, like, haha, or they really start laughing because the story now hits. It makes sense now, right? So that's the second level going in. The third level, who they are to you, right? Or how did I word it, Chad? How did I word it? Because I'm so far ahead of I'm trying to jump to the 4th level so bad, I keep ignoring this 3rd one. How did I word the 3rd one? Who they are to you, right? Basically what I'm saying in that, or who they are to you, right? And in that level, this is your audience. This is who you're saying it to, right? So in a comedian example, he's talking to his audience. So this is the only part I don't like about this, but this is what's called rhetorical sensitivity. This is awareness of your crowd. This is awareness of your audience. And even if your audience is one person, which is what it is in a conversation, right? If I'm approach a woman, she's my audience. This is a one-on-one conversation, but I'm calling her an audience. Not to say a crowd of people, but she's the one that's receiving what I'm saying and how I'm saying it, right? And who is she to me? Is she a woman I want? Is she a crowd of people I want to laugh? Is she a freshman in college I'm giving a seminar to, right? Is she a high school auditorium thing? Excuse me, not she, but are these high school students that I've been invited to the high school to talk to and give a message to? Is this senior citizens in an old home? Who are they to me? Right? That's that level of the message where I'm rhetorically sensitive. Now the 4th level, let's say I'm the comedian. I gave y'all a million examples just now. I was only going to stick to the comedian, but I just gave y'all a million examples. I'm at the 4th level where I'm a comedian, right? So as a comedian, who I am to them allows me to say and get away with certain things because of all the levels before that. So because I'm a comedian, who I am to them is they're expecting me to say something funny. They're also, and at this point, remember I said there's a mismatch between who they think you are and who you show them you are? Maybe they think I'm the sarcastic kind of comedian. And now I say an edgy joke, which is very offensive. And then the crowd goes, oh, whoa. So there's a mismatch in who they thought I was and who I show them I am. And then they catch them off guard and they laugh. And now it shifts who I am to them. Because now I went from this nice guy or this nice funny comedian to this edgy asshole funny comedian. Because there was a mismatch based on what I said, how I said it, and why I said it. And at that level, anytime it's those mismatches, which there'll be a lot of them, because guess what? She doesn't run into guys like you that talk about things like this, that do and move how you move, and that really live that shit. So there's going to be a million levels and areas to be mismatches. But when you know who you are and you know you're that, right? You go into the relationship with her, and I don't mean girlfriend, boyfriend. I mean the relationship as in the first time you ever told her your name. You go into it already expecting that she thinks you're average. I already know she think I'm like the rest of these guys. I already know she think I just want to fuck. I already know she thinks I'm a manipulator. I already know she thinks I'm a lie to her. I already know she thinks I'm really secretly hiding my agenda. Remember I said a guy all these men out here will climb through the chimney, sneak in through the window, break in through the back door, but none of them walks through the front door. None of them knows how the bare minimum of being real. So when these mismatches get met, right? That attraction and interest can go up in the most unexpected circumstance, such as, I'm not trying to do too much, Patreon members, so this is important to round it out. Such as, women will test you, right? And not the way y'all think they did test y'all, but they'll test you. They'll ask you a question that a million guys will say the same answer to. We did a DM that showed this perfectly. What did she ask the guy? Oh my fuck, I wish I could remember it. And I remember she said she tested you when she asked you that question because she knew exactly what you was going to do, which is avoid the answer. And I can't remember the question. But it was the best example of what I'm talking about. She might ask him, she might ask the guy, what are we? What do you want? Right? She knows if she asks the average guy, what do you want? Or what are you trying to do? Then the average guy is going to say, chill. I'm trying to chill. The average guy is going to say, I'm looking for a relationship. The average guy is going to say, he's going like no. I remember. She asked him, how many women are you talking to? That's what it was. And if you just getting here today, you don't remember when I did these DMs. She asked him, how many women are you talking to? That was what it was. Right, chat? Let me know if I'm wrong. And remember, I was like, she tested him with this question because you know what other guys do. He gets another guy going, I only talk to you. He already stuttered. You the only one I talk to. He trying to flatter her. He trying to tell her what she want to hear. Women will test you like this as well, right? To ask you something like that, women will give you the rope. This is what my guys do. Listen, women will give you, this shit is true. Women will give you the rope and let you do the hanging. They'll let you do it. They'll give you the rope. They'll give you enough rope just for you to do it to yourself. Just for you to, bite the gold. Just for you to bite the bait. How many women are you talking to? She already know the predictable average guy is going to, especially if she bad, they're going to say something. Oh, you're the only one I'm talking to. I'm trying to take you serious. And she already, boom, test. And you ain't even see the test. Now, like I said, I didn't like the other examples I used, which was, what are we? Because that might also be a test. You know why I said that example? Because she might be expecting you to beat around the bush, to lie, to be avoiding it instead of telling her what it is. And why can this build attraction and interest when you tell her what it is? Let's say she asks you, how many women you talking to? Well, respectfully, I don't ask you how many guys you're talking to. And it's not your place yet to consider my dating options. I'm only interested. We need to focus on when I'm spending time, whatever the fuck you say, right? But you don't beat around the bush. You don't tell her, oh, nobody. You don't tell her some bullshit that she want to hear. So when she see an answer that puts her in her place and is respectful and honest, now there's a mismatch in what she expected you to do and who you showed her you are. And this is where the interest and attraction go, because she's like, I respect it. I might not like what he just told me, but I respect it. And I'm interested now because it's like, wow, all these other dudes telling me what I want to hear and sucking up to me and just head over heels. And this dude told me what it was. Even though I could have disagreed with what he said, even though I could have not liked it. Now, guess what? She might be, the funny part is, it's not even about doing it for her interest and attraction. This is just how you move as a man. The funny part is, even if she doesn't admire it and respect it and she like, oh, how dare he say that? This just showed you something about her, my nigga. This ain't changed nothing for you. This showed you something about her. That she falls for the bullshit. I don't want no chick that falls for bullshit. She ain't even qualified to fuck with a nigga like me. She just dismissed herself. You out here believing niggas when they tell you some bullshit like that? Oh, I ain't a bullshitter, baby, so you ain't ever gonna hear it from me. So, you know, you might as well go get you a guy that's your type. Because I'm not your type. That's why I told her this for years now. When you get enough game to where you could tell a woman you are not her type, that's when your game has reached. That's when you're starting to touch the black belt a little bit. You can see it in the case. When you have enough game to see that you are not her type, And you quite literally can't be because she's never met you. How can she have it? How can you be her type and she's never met you? That's number one. But then when you already see, she might want a dude that's gonna be on bullshit and lie to her, toxic, and do all this dumbass shenanigans, and you don't even move like that as a man. You ain't her type, and you love the fact that you're not her type because you above that. You more mature than that. You about business. You stand on business. So you ain't her type. She would have never liked you to begin with because I'm not that guy. I don't do that bullshit. Go mess with dudes that's your type. I ain't your type.